Right, let's talk about Legends of the Frosty the Snowman. I wanted to review this movie. This movie came out, like 2005, so I was probably only a few months old, or probably a year old, actually. Almost a year. So that's how old this special is. It's as old as me. And I had this DVD when I was younger. I even watched it a bunch of times during Christmas time. And to go with this Christmas themed, since it's almost Christmas coming up in a few days, let's talk about this movie. So it's about, I guess it's kind of like a sequel to Frosty the Snowman if you've seen the original cartoon. I love that original cartoon, by the way. I haven't seen it in years, but it's a classic. I know it's cliche to say, but it's something to look forward to watching every time you want to put on a Christmas movie. So this is basically like a new generation of kids who, I guess, are fans of Frosty the Snowman, because Frosty the Snowman, who's played by Patrick Star himself, which is very nice, because like the guy who plays Patrick Star, he's been voicing Patrick for years, and you don't really see him out of roles. I think he's really good as Frosty the Snowman. He's really happy, ongoing, supportive, a very nice snowman. And it stars this boy named Tommy, and his brother, and his very strange father, and we got his mother, of course. I think the father's played by Tom Kenny, so it's weird. Both SpongeBob and Patrick are in this special, which is really cool. And basically, one day, a bully kid named Walter, the guy in the red snow jacket, after getting bullied, I'm pretty sure, I'm trying to remember stuff from the movie, and then when he's super bummed about life, and eventually I think Frosty the Snowman comes when like there's this magic hat just floating around their boring town, and then this Walter guy just hangs on to the hat after it tells him to come outside, and then eventually I think he builds a snowman, and then the snowman comes to life, and that's Frosty. And, like I said, I'm sorry, I'm trying to piece together about this movie. This has been a while since I watched it. And basically, to sum it all up, I think Walter and Frosty have a great time in the middle of the night. And then eventually it catches up to Walter, as the principal is a complete control freak. Same goes with the dad, since he's very... He carries his notebook, his checkbook around, and I think he loves it more than his own kids. And so basically they found out that Walter was up past curfew, and so basically the way to punish these kids is they put a tin hat, like a cone hat, on him and make him go to the detention. And also Tommy's brother's there for some reason. And then eventually, while they're just bored out of their minds in detention, this Tommy kid is like trying to research Frosty the Snowman. He goes to the library, even hides from his dad. They even get somewhat of a bonding moment. They hug. But it's just, I don't know, this father character. I kind of wish he was like a better father, like he's too focused on rules in his job, I guess. What is his job, by the way? I can't tell. And anyway, so this Tommy guy, he goes to the library and he finds some Frosty the Snowman comic book, and it looks like it's based off the original cartoon. There's a plot twist at the end, I'll reveal at the end of this video. And basically, he kind of is the only kid who doesn't see Frosty till the end of this movie. The rest of the kids, there's this girl named Sarah who's voiced by Tara Strong. Love that voice actor, really great talent. And Tommy has a crush on her. He follows her in the snow forest, I guess, and she even has like this little city she built. And her mother's like super strict. She makes her brush her hair, play the piano when she doesn't want to. Her dad's, I think, suggests to kind of be an alcoholic. I'm not sure. He's just a bum. And so that's Sarah's story, and she eventually does meet Frosty, as Frosty looks for the next kid to have fun with, and the two go ice skating and they're having a great time. Basically, Frosty is just trying to teach his kid how to just have fun, like sneaking out late, even if it is a little mischievous. Yeah. And there's this one crazy moment where this Tommy guy's father, he's like freaking out because people are not obeying the rules. Like, they're dancing outside for some reason, listening to loud music, and it's just like everyday things people do. I guess it like freaks him out. It traumatizes him. He ends up not responding to anything, even when the mother tries to get his father's attention. And yeah, it's crazy. And then eventually, the principal of this school is getting suspicious of what the kids are up to. And eventually, I think he finds out about Frosty. And eventually, he tries to murder Frosty. Like, it's crazy. Like, he doesn't care. Like, I know Frosty ain't really human. He's not human. He's Snowman. And so what this principal does to Frosty is crazy. I think he, while ice skating with Walter, he ends up cracking the ice, and Frosty falls into the water, and then he just dies. And Walter is like crying. He's just like, oh no. And then eventually, all the kids in this movie decide to team up because the principal stole the hat. And so this Tommy guy finally gets into the action. He teams up with Sarah, Walter, and these two kids who love the riding trash cans with Frosty. They were doing that earlier in the movie. And basically they all assemble. And then Walter and Tommy sneak into the school, basically, because they think the principal's gone too far. He even tries to talk to the parents about their issues they're having against their kids. The parents agree on it. But anyway, Tommy steals the hat, and it causes a huge, alarm to go off. And then eventually, there's a big chase with the principal, and he's really trying to make everyone lose. And then eventually, they build Frosty, and then the principal gets karma, falls into the pit of snow. The parents come, they realize we've been way too hard on our kids. They all decide to have fun. Even the Sarah girl's mom takes off her ponytail. And we get the lesson, everyone's happy, and then the movie's over. I think I skipped a bunch of things, but yeah, I think I've analyzed this movie well enough. So what we like about this movie, it's interesting. It's definitely old. Like, this movie's like 17 years old, 18, who knows. And it's definitely a memorable Christmas movie. I really like the guy who played Frosty, like I said. I like Patrick Starr. And the kid cast is pretty charming. We even get to see an older Tommy. I think he's voiced by Burt Reynolds. Burt Reynolds, if you don't know, he's an old actor from Smokey and the Bandit. Check out that movie. It's just check it out. And it looks like at the end, the plot twist is Tommy's father is that same little boy from the original Frosty the Snowman, and his father is the magician from the original Frosty the Snowman, which is cool, I guess. And eventually that father grew up and had his two boys. For cons, I don't know, it just seems it's the way some the grown-up characters are kind of weird in my opinion. Other than that, I thought the Sarah and Tommy relationship was really cute, and the voice cast is really good. And so I'd give this movie why not, a 7 out of 10. So tell me, have you seen Legends of Frosty the Snowman? Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.